FIFA wants private investors. The World Cup could be changing forever. Imagine a future where billions of dollars of private investment could flow directly into the business behind the FIFA World Cup. Sounds like a revolution in football. But critics are asking a very different question. Is FIFA opening the door to the privatization of football? FIFA is reportedly exploring a major investment plan involving a new commercial entity called FIFA Forward Enterprise. And the numbers are enormous. The proposed entity could reportedly be valued at around $20 billion, with FIFA potentially raising billions of dollars from private investors. Some reports suggest investors could acquire a minority stake of up to around 20%. But here is the most important point. FIFA says it would not be selling FIFA itself. Instead, the proposed structure would focus on the commercial and event side of major football competitions. That could include some of football's biggest tournaments, including the FIFA World Cup, the Women's World Cup, and the Club World Cup. So why does FIFA want private money? The argument from FIFA is simple. More investment could mean more money for football development around the world. FIFA has 211 member associations, and the organization says additional commercial income could help increase funding available for football development. Reports have suggested that member associations could potentially receive as much as $20 million in immediate funding under the proposed model. For smaller football nations, that could be transformational. It could mean better stadiums, better training facilities, more youth academies, more women's football programs, and more opportunities for young players who currently have very little access to professional football infrastructure. But there is another side to this story, and this is where the controversy begins. UEFA and its 55 national associations have strongly opposed the idea. European football leaders are worried that bringing private investors into the commercial structure surrounding FIFA's biggest competitions could fundamentally change the priorities of international football. Because private investors don't simply invest money, they expect returns. And that raises a huge question. Who controls the future direction of the world's biggest football competitions? Would decisions increasingly be influenced by commercial interests? Could investors demand higher revenues? Could broadcasting, sponsorships, ticketing, and tournament formats become even more commercially aggressive? And what happens if football's sporting interests conflict with an investor's financial interests? These are the questions creating tension between FIFA and UEFA, and the controversy could become even bigger if the proposal moves forward. FIFA reportedly sees the plan as a way to unlock billions in additional capital and expand football development globally. Critics see something potentially much more significant, a new financial model that could permanently change the relationship between football's governing bodies and private capital. And that's why this story isn't simply about money. It's about who owns the future of football. Imagine billions of dollars entering the system. Imagine investors sitting at the table. Imagine the world's biggest football tournaments becoming even more valuable commercial assets. The opportunities are enormous, but so are the risks. FIFA now faces a difficult balancing act. How do you bring in private investment without allowing money to become more important than football itself? For fans, the biggest question is still unanswered. Will this investment make football stronger and spread the game's wealth around the world? Or could it be the beginning of a new era where football becomes increasingly controlled by financial interests? One thing is certain. If FIFA goes ahead with this plan, the debate will not end here. It could become one of the biggest financial and political battles in modern football. And the future of the beautiful game could depend on what happens next. What do you think? Should FIFA allow private investors to own a stake in its commercial operations? Or should football remain completely under football's governing bodies? Tell us your opinion in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more breaking football stories and FIFA updates.